We are now joined by Gwen Fleming, who is the EPA Regional Administrator for Region 4 and the soon-to-be Chief of Staff for the EPA. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so talk to us about, this is a key event for the EPA every 18 months. What is the focus for this conference?
Well, the main focus is to make sure that we empower communities to be able to revitalize and turn some of their blighted properties into gems. And so what we do through this conference is educate. We show them some of the successes, the types of partnerships that have worked in the past. So it's not just your environmental scientists or engineers coming to the table, but it's private sector, it's the local religious leaders. It's a really collaborative effort. And so we demonstrate how to work together to build the sustainable communities that we all want to live, work, and play in.
And what are your priorities?
My priorities are really to bring new people to the table. I mean, in my term as a regional administrator, I've learned environmental protection isn't something that is just to be done by one segment of the community. We all have a stake in it because we all want clean air, we all want clean water, and so we can all use our gifts and titles or resources to be able to achieve that. And Brownfields is where we bring everybody together and give them that opportunity. Let them learn from each other, whether it's within their own community or again to see successes in other communities, and really try to figure out what's the right mix to do what is best for my backyard, the place that I live and care about.
And is it becoming easier or tougher to redevelop the some 450,000 brownfields?
Well, and that's a lot. The competition has always been tough, believe it or not. And even as we experience budget shortages and budget crunches, it's only going to get tougher. And so what we want to do through this conference is educate people on how to build the strongest package possible for when they do apply for these grants.
And is the sequester having a negative or chilling impact on getting that funding?
Well, I think it's affecting all of us in terms of, again, it's limiting the amount of dollars that we can actually give out to communities. And so that is adversely affecting the ability for the community to sustain its own economic growth or continue to build in certain areas. Certainly the staffs are feeling the crunch, but we still remain committed. This is one of the most powerful and impactful things that we do as members of EPA with our external partners. And we're committed to making sure that we continue to do what we can to strengthen and build these communities so that they all can enjoy the type of life that we think is critical.
And you spoke a little bit about partnerships, and you have the reputation of collaborating with non-traditional partners. Tell us some of the successes that you've had with that.
Well, there's several. First of all, we've signed 41 memorandums of understanding with various minority academic institutions and minority serving academic institutions. And what we're doing there is educating that next generation of engineers, scientists, technology whizzes, those that critical segment of our community. But we're also giving them the opportunity to do real hands-on experience in the community. So where they may have difficulty finding a job or they want to be able to bolster their resume so they can be at the top of the pack when being considered for a permanent job, we're giving them that on-the-ground experience to work in a community somewhere. Another way that we're doing that is through our CUP project, which is CUPP, and it's community and colleges and underserved community partnership program. And so again, we're reaching out to numerous universities in this region to train not only the science and engineering students, but also to train the business students. Let me tell you how you can help a city bolster its books or handle its audit so that city can then apply for future grant dollars. And so we're trying to build capacity in the cities, but also build that capacity with our young students.
And what are you most excited about in terms of opportunity for redevelopment?
Well, I think the biggest thing is us being able to weave in or work with our public health partners. As you talk about brownfields, a lot of people, obviously they recognize the environmental benefits, they soon recognize the economic benefits, but what we want to emphasize are the public health benefits. So when you talk about being able to walk to a particular place as opposed to always driving in your car, or having a walking path that you could use for recreation, enjoy some family time, those types of things, making sure you're getting rid of the contaminants that and pollutants that are in a lot of the products and things that we use. So we're weaving in that public health message so it's actually a triple bottom line winner.
Gwen Fleming, thank you so much for your time today.
I've enjoyed it.